14 points separating our title contenders, 15 turns on the Marblocross course, and 16 teams prepared for this epic finale. Hello everyone, I'm your host Quack, and welcome to the finale of Marble Invites Season 4. It has been a season for the ages, and we are here today to make history on the spectacular circuit, the Heterohelix. I am once again joined for the finale by the legend himself, the Emperor.
Hello there everybody, it is so good to be back here for yet another finale of the Marble Invites, and to be on the call here for Marblocross, a new event to the Marble Invites, which makes it the fourth unique Marble Invites finale event. As you can see the track up here, the Heterohelix, 6.925 meters per lap. It is 20 laps long, and we're going to probably see an average lap time of around 18 seconds. The Ivy League are the only team with experience, our hosts, who are also the championship leaders, which bodes pretty well for them here. And the way this race is going to work is all 16 marbles are going to be sorted into a grid right here. It's going to be demonstrated by our four demo run teams for a 3-lap qualifying race, the results of which determine the starting order for the actual race.
It looks like the Dewdrops right now are leading the way down on our first ever lap of this very long course, longer than anything we've seen in QMC. Now the Malamec's taking through the very chaotic sand section. Over here we have the final little bow-shaped turn, and it looks like that's how it'll stay. Very chaotic. Even in that final straightaway, there are lots of passing opportunities on this course, and we are sure to see an excellent race. As we mentioned, the qualifier sprint to start things off, and then look at all the mayhem in there, in that sand, and only 0.08 of a second to determine the win. Very close at the line there. The event horizons almost caught them, but of course that is the end for the demo teams this season. Thank you so much to those demo teams for running all these events, but of course now the fans of the championship contenders are getting excited for the qualifier sprint to begin the final event of the season, the fireworks and the Ivy League. The Ivy League have a 14-point lead as mentioned at the top of this event. We'll see how they do here as reverse championship order in this 4x4 grid. We'll see how these teams take to it in the qualifier sprint.
You see the contestants lined up here as they are off and underway, and this is going to be a fun one. 16 teams as opposed to the 4 we just saw on the demo track, and leading the way right now, it appears to be the captain of the Galactic Empire, who has reorganized them to a safe and secure lead. One belt loop over the Killer Bees, who have to fend off a lead. Here comes, I believe, is that the Ivy League up top? It is, and our championship leaders. Of course, this does not have any implications on the standings themselves yet, but if they could position themselves in first place on the actual grid, that would be huge. And as I say that, the Killer Bees, that is their captain Sting, now leading the way as we head to the final lap of the qualifying for the race.
The fireworks are seeing nothing but bad news here. They are in dead last right now as the Ivy League have moved all the way up from 16th on the grid to 2nd place. Now they fall to 3rd as the Tree Frogs pass them. Will they be able to get back on that front row spot? I think they will, but it's very close at the line for 2nd place. The Killer Bees won pole, and there are the fireworks dead last in the qualifier race. That is really not good, especially since the main race, unlike this one, will instead of having a 4x4 grid, it will be rows of 2, which means they will be a full 8 rows behind the Ivy League on the front row. That is nothing but bad news for the hopes of the rookie team. Of course, most of these teams are rookies here in Marble Invites if you think about it, but the Killer Bees off to a great start here, getting their first medal of the season last event in Collision, and now we get ready for the main event. These teams have prepared so long for this amazing finale, and now it's time for the Marblocross. These 16 teams are ready for the final event of Marble Invites, and we are underway. The Ivy League cut off the Killer Bees to take the lead around the first corner, and there you can see on the pylon the teams that would finish on the overall podium will be highlighted there. The Rosebloods challenging them right now. The Solstice Squad also up there. Absolute chaos in the sand, and it looks like the Solstice Squad will be the ones who take the lead into the first lap, as well as the Evergreen Oaks, both teams that are fighting for the overall podium.
Yeah, Propel from the fireworks you see highlighted in silver. They do maintain 2nd place right now, but the permutations for them are dire. If they do not get a medal, it is in fact over for them no matter what. You see them in 3rd right now. Now they take the lead. Now they're in 2nd. They're fighting with the Ivy League as well as, I believe, the Evergreen Oaks, who hold the lead right now. The fireworks Propel dropped a dud in. Oh my goodness, who comes out of nowhere? It's the Solstice Squad to take 2nd place and now falls back around the corner to 4th, make it 5th. But you can see that, again, the fireworks, they need to finish. If they get a gold medal, the Ivy League still needs to be below 5th place. They get a silver below 10th. And if they get bronze, the Ivy League needs to be down in 15th or lower. And that does not look like the case right now, as the Ivy League now fighting for the lead for the Solstice Squad. The Evergreen Oaks come parallel to them. They're neck and neck. And oh, the Ivy League take a pinball off the exit at the start of the Hedera Helix there.
The Solstice Squad are fighting with everything they've got to get on that overall podium. The Evergreen Oaks are right there as well. The Ivy League really just here for fun at this point, as the Rosebloods also up there fighting for a medal this season. They already got the gold medal in Sand Moguls. Evidently that's translating here. All three of the current top three were the medalists in Sand Moguls, some of them sending different marbles, but regardless, the Ivy League in great position here to win the championship as it stands, as the Solstice Squad have a pretty big lead now, but we've seen how much that can come down as the Evergreen Oaks slice through the middle of the sand, and now they're here in second place. The Ivy League trying to make some moves to get back into the medal position, but these top two teams, whoever does better pretty much, will be on the overall podium, at least if they stay in the top three right now. But the Solstice Squad managing that gap quite well as the Rosebloods, Team Life, and the Ivy League following them up. The Evergreen Oaks looking for a way around the Solstice Squad, but they're not going to find it here, as the Rosebloods making some opportunistic moves, and they will find their way into the lead heading into the 8th lap.
It's looking like that sand section is starting to be the make or break portion, where teams can close ground or open it up and pour it on. As we know, sand is coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. And much like these standings being diversified, you can see some changes happening through it as the Rosebloods have taken the lead. The Quadrilla Marble League would really love to finish the season where they started it, back on the top. They were leading after a couple of events, but alas, they have fallen off a little bit. Oh, and here comes, the Solstice Squad have been pinballed into the wall. Roseblood will corner them, and Crest kind of got kicked to the curb there. They're down to 4th place, which is still very respectable, but they're going to be out looking for vengeance the rest of the way here. The Ivy League up to 2nd for the host. Again, they are the only team with experience in this event so far. Quack, how do you think that's helping them out here?
I think right now that's definitely helping them. They were gold medalists in this event back in Season 2 of QMC, and back then they were unable to secure the championship, but right now they're in great position to do it. Meanwhile, they're fighting with Team Life. Team Life don't have a single medal on the season, but right now they are trying with everything they got. They've taken the lead now. Could Team Life finally get a medal this season? Of course, they're going to have to fight for it. The Rosebloods and Ivy League are not going to make it easy for them, both of them. Right behind is the domino effect there in the first corner, starts to spread them out once again. The two podium contenders also back there, the Solstice Squad and Evergreen Oaks, going back and forth. Those two have, as the Solstice Squad are still looking for vengeance. They're going to slice through the sand here, almost taking the lead. They'll move all the way back up to 2nd place. The Solstice Squad looking great here as the Tree Frogs and Team Oasis fighting there as well, the Black Roses, and there are the Fireworks. Their championship hopes at this point not looking great, as the Solstice Squad continuing to run away here, trying to take that lead spot away from Team Life, and they will here. The Solstice Squad now up in here, and you can see on the graphic the Solstice Squad in this position would do enough to take 2nd place overall. The Fireworks have been pretty untouchable in the top 2 this entire season, but now it's starting to look like they might have a chance of falling to bronze medal spot. It looks like the Black Roses right now have certainly lived up to their name. They've rose all the way to 5th place right now. Could they be on for their first medal of the season as well?
Yeah, you really quacked me up over there. Got a few more duck puns in the tank, but I might have to bill you for them. Anyways, Team Life up front here in the lead as we come down to the final quarter of the Marblocross event, and now back and forth, seesawing, another pass, 3 of them in a row in the sand section. The Solstice Squad have used it to take the lead, and provisional P2 back from the Fireworks, who sit down in a lowly 10th place. It's been an uneventful, unspectacular display from Propel, who is really propelling their way out of the championship right now. But here comes Team Life, who is the Fireworks' best friend right now, for 2nd place. If they can hold off the Solstice Squad, they can still sit at a respectable silver on the overall season. But the Ivy League consistently humming in 3rd. Their captain, Nature, one of 10 captains competing in this finale, is still comfortably leading the way for the championship over the Fireworks. And as you can see, Crest is about to crest over the last place teams, the Paintballers and the Starlights here as we head to the final couple of laps. Time winding down on the season for anybody to unwrap the Ivy League.
Here we go now for the final couple of laps. The Team Life now chasing the Starlights. Could these lapped marbles play a factor here? It looks like this is really bringing the top three close together as the Solstice Squad fighting for that overall silver with everything they've got, but they have to get back around Team Life right now. Team Life now goes around the Starlights, as do the Ivy League and the Solstice Squad. The Ivy League still having trouble there, but the Solstice Squad have gone back into the lead, heading into the final lap now. The Solstice Squad, can they do enough? It really depends on the fireworks back there, but most importantly, they have to defend against Team Life. Team Life trying to get the first ever gold medal for the 3D Chaos League in Marble Invites. They're going to get a boost from the Ivy League here. They have one last chance here in the sand. They're going to try it. They're going to make it around, but they can't make it stick. The Ivy League passed them, and now into the final corner. The Solstice Squad hold on for the gold medal, and that will be the end of it. The Solstice Squad take the final gold medal of the season, and here come the Tree Frogs. The Tree Frogs pass the fireworks, and the fireworks are not going to do enough. The fireworks have fallen to the bronze medal spot, and the Solstice Squad will secure the overall silver. But of course, just like that, history has been made. The Ivy League invited the best in the world to challenge them, and the challenge has been met in front of their home fans with the best point total in Marble Invites history. They've claimed the Marble Invites Season 4 championship. After a career of near misses in Koopsie, they finally claimed a championship, and I don't think it could have been any more poetic than this.
Yeah, you really can't state enough. Even without a gold medal, the Ivy League were in a league of their own this time around. And Patina gets the job done. Finally, champions of a marble tournament, the Ivy League get it done. Also, congratulations to Crest of the Solstice Squad on a thrilling event win right at the end. You can see lots of back and forth in the sand. Here was the move on Team Life. Their captain was really a force of nature in this one, too. Congratulations to everybody who participated in this season. It's been a really fun one to watch here. As you can see, the Solstice Squad got it done. And that pass from Greenie of the Tree Frogs to get by the fireworks and just push them out of that second spot on the podium.
Of course, that is the end of this amazing season of Marble Invites. Thank you all so much for watching this incredible season. There is the Solstice Squad on the final podium, back-to-back golds to end this amazing season for them, and even more amazing it might be for the Ivy League. 7 medals, the best point total in Marble Invites history, and of course, congratulations to all of the teams here as we get ready for the closing ceremony. Thank you so much again for watching this season. I've been Quack, this has been the Emperor, and we'll see you for the next one.